Have you seen Mel Gibson's new movie, Sound of Freedom? Is that Mel Gibson's movie? I've heard of that movie, but I don't think that's Mel Gibson. Yeah, I don't see his name anywhere here. Where are you getting that it's Mel Gibson? Oh, apparently he endorsed it. It's not his movie, though. He just endorsed it. Thanks, Resublimin. But no, I haven't seen it. I saw that it generated a lot of buzz on Twitter. Well, not even really on Twitter. In articles saying that it's a QAnon movie. Which I don't really get. I haven't really looked into it, but the trailer seems like it's just about like child trafficking and stopping it or some shit. Maybe there's more to it. Like I said, I haven't seen it. QAnon uses that. I said this a long time ago. It still makes me so furious, groups like QAnon, because they have some of the most unhinged beliefs, like JFK Jr. has been revived and is running for president, so we're going to stand outside at the fucking place where JFK was assassinated and wait for 3 months for his revival. But then they'll also have real things, such as like Hollywood has a ton of pedophiles in it. And it's like, you're right on the pedophiles thing, but what about all this other dog shit? So then once anyone brings up like Hollywood having a ton of pedophiles, they're like, oh, QAnon, you must be a QAnon supporter to think Hollywood has pedophiles. And it's like, what the fuck? No, that one's just like actually true. Stop grouping it with QAnon just because they also talk about that. It's so frustrating. They like sprinkle real truth into some of the most unhinged things ever, and then everything gets lumped into that group that has all the unhinged shit. It's super frustrating. Does Hollywood actually have a disproportionate amount of pedos, or do we just hear about it more because they're famous? Disproportionate to what? What do you mean? As opposed to like a normal amount of pedophiles? Any amount of pedophiles is a bad thing. But with Hollywood, they like protect them. That was the big problem. Well, I mean, the big problem is pedophiles in the first place. But the reason why Hollywood became so like evil and ridiculous with it is because they got like protected. Fucking Roman Polanski still got a standing ovation after he fled the country. Like, what more do you need to see? Pedophilia in Hollywood is treated very differently. Oh, yep, Woody Allen, another one. It's gross. It's ridiculous. Thanks, Resub Huskies. That is an evil, evil, evil place. Bill Cosby going on the comedy tour this year. Yeah, I wanted to go to it. But last I saw it was canceled. I wanted to see what a Bill Cosby comedy tour would be like. I just avoid the concession stand mainly, but I'd really like to just see what jokes he tells post-prison, getting off on a fucking technicality. Like, what kind of comedy could he even, like, slay with? But, yeah, as of January of this year, he canceled it. So I don't think it's coming. Miranda Sings is going to be here in Idaho doing a show in 4 days. No way. She's still doing her tours after all this? I feel like that would have just been like a cancel the tour kind of situation. Wow. The show must go on. Cool. I hope she does the Toxic Gossip Train live. Wait, that's so hype. No, I think the show. You know, I'm curious here. Let me see. Usually when you go, oh my god, it's through Ticketmaster. I hate Ticketmaster so fucking much. I hate all of these ticket scalpers. Wasn't there legislation that recently just shut this shit down? What's the deal with this? Is this still allowed to happen? I thought this just had the kibosh put on it. No, not Ticketmaster. Which one? I thought it was for all ticket scalpers because of the Taylor Swift shit. No, it was just targeting hidden fees. Ugh. Whatever. But anyway, I can see how many seats are taken and how many are available. It's it's not a sold out crowd, but it's also not like a dead crowd either. So there are people going. I really wonder how this show will turn out in the light in light of everything that's happened with her career over the last week or two. How much are tickets? $33 for like second block of rows, and then $43 for 43 to 63 for first block up to stage. Thanks for the gift sub, Chris, and the resub, Pietro. If I had to guess, I would imagine most of these tickets were sold well before all of the information about her past came to light, and way before the Billboard topping Toxic Gossip Train single. I heard they're cheaper if you're 13 to 16 years old. Yeah. Then you get to just sit up front for free, I bet. A lot of people don't care about what the artists do. You're completely right, 100%. But she is legitimately not an artist. She is a YouTuber, and people care very much about that. Like, her whole audience, I imagine, knows about this now because she herself called attention to it. If she didn't do the toxic gossip train, if she didn't ever invite everyone to get all aboard the toxic gossip train, then they probably wouldn't have any clue and wouldn't ever hear about it. But she's not like a artist. She's an internet personality. So all of these people that have these tickets, I know for sure have at least seen what's going on because they're glued to the internet in order to be a fan of her. People like James Charles and Jeffree Star are still popular, even though they did terrible things. People genuinely don't care. I mean, that's a good point. I mean, shit, Chris Brown beat Rihanna within an inch of her life, and people will go to bat for him till the day they die about how he's like the best fucking angel. But I really feel like when it comes to an internet person like Miranda Sings, she's not an artist. She is an internet person. That audience is going to care significantly more than like a Chris Brown audience or a Jeffree Star audience. Because Jeffree Star, even outside of like the YouTube stuff, is a makeup cosmetics lord. Thanks to the resub. The statist. Logan Paul still has fans. Yeah, again though, he's once again beyond an internet personality. He's a WWE superstar with $1 billion energy drink or hydration drink that people love and literally treat like black market currency. Miranda Sings doesn't have that. She is literally just an internet person. The general normies, like fans of artists like Chris Brown, fans of sports stars like Karl Malone, Karl Malone's history is unbelievably fucked up, and no one seems to care. Like all of these, like outside of internet successful people, their audience will not care. That much I know. But internet audience, they do, and that is Miranda Sings. That is all Miranda Sings. That is her whole audience. He's a prime juror. So I feel like they will care and do care. A friend of mine recently bought a Brett Favre jersey knowing the shit he did. Even if he didn't know the shit Brett Favre did, why would he buy a Brett Favre jersey in 2023? What the fuck? Why? I'd rather have the Rhubarb lady's name on the back of a jersey than Brett fucking Favre. It would mean more.